Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. I'm here with the Bodhisattva Canon, who stands for compassion and also patience. Because, let me tell you, there are times in this practice in life where we realize that it does give us patience and acceptance, embracing all of life. And that happened, as you may remember, I recently acquired a cat here at Tree Leaf that my whole family loves. But that little scamp, he gets into trouble. And one of the things he did was got a little too friendly with Cannon here, and she had a little fall. Now there are times in this practice where we realize the patience and acceptance that comes from sitting zazen. And this was one of these times. Cannon is now headless. Now you may think of this as a broken Buddha statue, but I just see it as the Buddha. You see, the Buddha is always perfectly broken, like the rest of the world. And so, in a way, this Buddha statue is even better than before. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you our usual Buddha statue I have around here. He's usually in the background there. This guy I use as our Buddha statue here because, I don't know if you can see it closely, he is one of the ugliest, most scarred, disfigured, stuck together. Whoever had this statue before just glued pieces of his base together here. I mean, this guy is going to win no beauty contest. And he's just a perfectly ugly Buddha. And that's why I like him to be our Buddha here at Tree Leaf. Because he's perfectly imperfect. Like life, like the rest of the world. Like headless Cannon here. But still, they're beautiful. And that leads to the subject of our retreat. We're going to have a Buddha statue, or a statue of a Bodhisattva, which, as I discussed, if you can, put in the center of the room, because we usually try not to walk in front of it. We cross behind it. If you have one in the corner, that's fine too. Just give a little respectful bow as you walk past. But we have a Buddha statue in the room. It makes a remembrance of the sacred. But my question is, what's a Buddha statue? And I say to you, what's not a Buddha statue? Sometimes when I teach retreats in the States, I've gotten a little, a little trademark shtick, little thing I do. I respectfully bow and take the main Buddha statue off the altar, and I put up on the altar whatever strikes my heart. And sometimes it's been a little confusing to people. I've even gotten people angry at me. I once replaced Buddha with a garbage can filled with garbage, some dirty diapers, an old spare tire, a flower, a twig from a tree, a picture of George Bush and Osama bin Laden, a picture of Mother Teresa. You name it. Sometimes I've put a mirror so people can see themselves, and when we bow, they're bowing to an image of themselves. Sometimes I put nothing there at all. Sometimes I just put the Buddha statue backwards, or put the Buddha statue back. It's all the Buddha statue. Now, some people think that what I'm saying is that all of nature is the Buddha. It's much more than that. I'm not just saying that this world is just the Buddha. What I mean is it's all the Buddha. It's all sacred. You see, that includes nature, everything else. There's nothing in this world that is not sacred in its way, even if you can't see it. Now, Osama bin Laden, George Bush, Mother Teresa, you might think that there's some good people there, some not so good people there, some terrible people there. Well, that's true. But we all say that this world, like broken Buddhas, even when they're terrible, deep, 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 deep in there, if you know how to look at it, it's all the Buddha. Even when it's not like we like. So it's all sacred. So when we do our retreat, I'll leave it up to you. What appeals to your heart, what speaks to your heart, what resonates with you to be your Buddha statue. Usually in Japan and Zen monasteries, they put in the monks' hall a statue of the Bodhisattva Manjusri astride a lion. But I'll leave it to you. Okay? I like to sit with broken Buddhas because we are all broken Buddhas. Shall we sit with that?